There's two different kinds of cloning. There's replication cloning, where it comes up as a baby.
I'm very, very pleased to announce that the first baby clone is born. She was born yesterday at 11:55. We call her Eve between us.
There's duplication cloning as well, where they grow you in a big, thick tank filled full of water. The easiest way to tell a person in layman's terms about it is, when you have a hangnail and you pull it off, and the white stuff that accumulates inside, eventually it'll form like scab and new skin and it'll grow over. Well, to get that white stuff to really work good, they agitate the tissue a certain amount of times. Now they just agitate blood from like a blood sample even.
And then the white blood cells start to heal, and it just heals. It just goes and goes and heals and heals and heals.
And it grows a fully formed duplicate of you within 5 months.
Whenever you get the sample from someone, you can clone them at that age. I don't know how, but I guess your blood knows how old you are.
There's a few different grades of cloning. There's Mark 1 to 4. Mark 2 is an REM-driven clone. Okay, now what that means, when you go to sleep, the Illuminati, this is their main form of communication too. They don't call people on the phone. They don't meet at the Bohemian Grove anymore. Since they got cloning, they meet at the cloning station when they go to sleep. I don't know how they do it exactly, okay, or else I'd know how to block it. But they can transfer your consciousness into a clone at the cloning station if they have a clone of you. Freddy, Nightmare on Elm Street is based on this. Avatar is based on this too. Like the people that did the Avatar movie know all about cloning stuff. The whole thing is basically based on cloning. It's like a secret thing among the elite. They use it for their crazy stuff. You jump off of cliffs, everything. You name it, they've done it.
Just about all the G20 leaders attend this place. They've been collected into it. And other people that aren't even in the G20 are in it. A bunch of African countries, Scandinavian countries.
The Pope is even there. The head of the Mexican drug cartel is there. The mafia in Italy is there. Man, everybody's there. It's like the rich guy's crazy club.
And so many people have been made an example of. They are all scared. Except for the most powerful. They're really for it.
Originally, it was a communication thing, because there's no way to detect this communication. You go to a remote place, have your cloning tubes underneath of the cloning center, and you can come up and talk to people in total secrecy. There's no bugs anywhere. Then they got into, now we can bring people here against their will. We can bring celebrities here to hang around, keep them memory repressed, and use them as slaves.
There was another version of that song.
I was frozen inside of a moment.
I don't even remember recording. I don't remember where I was at when I recorded it. I remember any of the first verse. I don't remember. So when he called me one day and told me about it, I was like, what? He was like, remember the scratch version of Lose Yourself? I'm like, no, I don't.
Airplanes. That song was written and produced before I ever got a hold of it. It was actually intended for Lupe. I'm just now learning about cloning. I just found out about it a couple months ago. And I was scared as fuck. The first time that I contacted Donald, there was a tremendous amount of interference. I mean, the footage got distorted. There were helicopters and planes and shit flying over my house. Everybody who's in this shit or who's in this industry or who has a clone is not evil or malicious. Some people just got born into this shit, like me. So, I'm still here alive. I don't know why. I don't know why I can talk. Maybe it's because I have some type of amnesty. But if they wanted to do something with me, I wouldn't have even gotten this far to telling y'all about cloning. So to the people telling me, Bob, I fear for your life, y'all don't worry. I'm in good hands. Just continue spreading the word.
So they started doing this with any pretty people they could find, and, there's no way to get caught, so they're just, having fun. And it got worse and worse and worse.
If you don't act compliant there, they will beat the hell out of your clone, and it hurts just like real life. Like the Megadeth album cover, that was like a joke on me. It's not like an honor to be on that cover. They put me on there all cut up, like they slashed me all up as a clone, dead on there in the arena there. They got murder videos there of not even just clones, like real people getting killed, and they watched them there. People have made me watch them there. That's actually the reason why Britney Spears went all wonky, because she's sitting there in the stands at the cloning center watching this stuff. Because the thing is, to be evil there, you get better.
feel safer because you're evil like the primeavals that are there, and they'll treat you better because you're more like them. So some of them play evil, and some of them play evil really, really good because they're traumatized. They're stuck there. If they ever try to talk about it, they're going to be killed. It's not good. This is the heaviest stuff in the world that I'm telling you about right now.
As we gain a fuller understanding of this technology, we must proceed not just with caution, but also with a conscience. By insisting that not a single taxpayer dollar supports human cloning, and by urging a moratorium on all private research in this area, we can ensure that as we move forward on this issue, we weigh the concerns of faith and family, and philosophy and values, not merely of science alone.